How money gives you freedom. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy financial freedom. Money isn't about being rich. Money is about choice and the freedom that goes along with being able to make decisions when money is not the only deciding factor. Stop thinking about money in terms of being rich and instead think about ways it can grant you financial freedom. In today's video, we will see how money gives us freedom, and how we can build this freedom with a few but useful tips. What can money buy? When people dream about having money, it's often the things they would buy that they fantasize about. But material things are not the best part of having money. Money can buy choices, and choices mean freedom. Do you hate your job? You can quit and take your time finding a better one. Hate the town you live in? Call the movers. Money can buy convenience. Are you too tired to make dinner? Order out. Don't you have time to clean your house? Hire a cleaning service. Money can buy time. Is your sister having a destination wedding in Antigua? Excellent, pack your bags. All of these examples are examples of having control over your own life, not feeling trapped. When we feel like we're trapped and we don't have choices, we feel unhappy and anxious. We feel happy when we have control over our own lives. Money can also buy happiness if you know what to buy. Too many people think buying things brings happiness. And it does, but it's very temporary, and usually, the happiness extends only to you. If you want to spend money to get happy, spend it on experiences. It's been proven that experiences make us happier than material possessions. And it's not hard to think of an example from your own life. Changing your money mindset. Many of our habits and thoughts about money are already ingrained by the age of just 7. That's great if your parents had and demonstrated good financial habits, but if they didn't, it can be hard to change your money mindset. There are some personal finance mistakes we just have to let go of, like the ones we made because we were young and dumb. We aren't likely to make that kind of mistake again, so we just have to move on. There are some money mistakes that we made when we knew better. We knew we were doing something that would have bad consequences, and we did it anyway. When we look back later, or sometimes immediately after we've done something like that, we feel guilty. But those feelings are only useful when we can learn from those mistakes. We all have behaviors we use to cope with stress, anxiety, and unhappiness, and some of them are destructive. We have to develop better ways to deal with uncomfortable feelings that don't hurt us, rather than spending money on things that do not require that, and ultimately take away our freedom. Building financial freedom. We want to use our money to buy our freedom. So how do we achieve financial freedom? Number 1. Credit card debt. The first thing we have to do is to kill off high-interest debt, usually credit card debt. There is no way to be financially independent when you have that kind of debt dragging you down. Credit card debt is your priority, and you need a plan to tackle it. Once you have that debt tackled, it's up to you to decide how to handle low-interest debt like student loan payments or a mortgage. Refinancing for a lower interest rate is great, and we advise it, but we feel your money is more effective when you use it to invest rather than pay off low-interest debt. The average rate of return over time in the stock market is 7%, so you can invest and make money while still paying off those low-interest loans. Some people hate to have any debt, so if that's how you feel, paying off those low-interest loans, while not our idea of the most efficient use of your money, it's certainly not a bad thing. Once you have the really burdensome debt out of the way, you can focus on wealth building. For most of us, the kind of wealth it takes to achieve financial freedom isn't going to come from our careers. Not everyone wants to be an engineer, a doctor, or a lawyer. Some of us want to be teachers and nurses. And some of us aren't really that interested in having a career at all. We want low-stress, low-responsibility jobs. Luckily, there is a way to build financial freedom that has nothing to do with your career, your job, or your time. Number 2. Passive income. Passive income is what will give most of us the opportunity to achieve financial freedom. Passive income is money that you don't have to make through your efforts or with your time. Truly building wealth is about making your money work for you. Forms of passive income include investing in the stock market, owning rental property, investing in real estate, peer-to-peer lending, or renting out your home. You can own rental property without the hassle of becoming a hands-on landlord. Everyone should have more than one income stream. We could lose our regular job through no fault of our own, so it's best to have extra money coming in from other sources, and one of those sources should be passive. In addition, you can spend some of your free time starting a side hustle and making extra money. Number 3. Redefine retirement. When most of us think of money being able to buy freedom, we think of never having to work again, being able to retire. But there are lots of positive things about working, doing work that makes a difference for others, challenging yourself by learning and doing new things, the social aspect of a job, having a sense of purpose and a place to go and some structure to your days, and of course, bringing in money. Working is not all bad. So we need to redefine retirement. When you achieve financial independence, that simply means the end of mandatory work, not the end of any work unless you choose to never work in any capacity again. Retirement can mean not having to show up to a job you hate in order to keep a roof over your head. If things changed and your job was no longer enjoyable, you could leave and take as much time as you needed to find a job that would make you happy. Retirement can mean changing fields to something you perhaps always wanted to do, but knew would not pay enough to live the kind of life you wanted. You could go back to college to become a teacher or pursue a career in the arts and become an artist without the starving part. Maybe you start your own business, or you could spend your time volunteering for a cause you care about. You could run for political office. You can do whatever you want without money having to factor into your decisions. So, in short, what financial freedom means is that no matter what your financial situation is, money is a tool we can all use, and like any tool, it can be used well or it can be used badly. Use your money to buy your freedom and start moving in the right direction to reach your financial goals. Start investing to build the life you want. Take control of your money and enjoy the freedom it gives. Hope you find this video useful. Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.